Hello everybody, and good morning. Welcome back to the shop for 10 more minutes of Sunday morning Bob TV. Oh yeah. What y'all up to, people? I'm gonna save you from watching all them infomercials till the football game. But they hate them infomercials on TV. Okay, I want to show you guys what I did last night. Didn't do a whole lot more. I put a hatch on this canopy. Got this all mounted. It's perfect, good to go. And show you guys how I did it. It's pretty simple. I've been doing it like this for a long time. Where'd my little kid go? Okay, I took this little piece of fiberglass, okay, and I just stuck it right here on that flat surface and drawed my mark, okay. Then I put my 2 holes in it, then I set it back down there, drawed where my holes were, took my drill, drilled them out. Then I took this. Same thing, I put a flat piece of wood right there, lined that up, and marked it, drilled my holes. And I was using the same jig on all of them, see? That way, one canopy will fit on another. Know what I mean? Remember? It's good. And Phil had a question about this turbine. Let me move this thing around to the light a little better. I ain't gonna do much today. I'm gonna get the shop all cleaned up, get ready for fall. I'm gonna lay up them gear door skins a little later. I think it just clicks right in place. What are you looking down there for? Okay. Oh, Phil had a question. Said, how come that gap is back there in this turbine in this pipe? And he just kind of out the top of his head said, assumed it was for cooling. Yep, that's what it's for. And actually it helps get the vents out, because you know what happens when you blow air across the open area? Creates a vacuum. So when it's blowing that thrust out, it's creating a vacuum inside here and pulling air across that turbine. And helps them stay cooler, and you don't get a gas buildup or nothing. It's sucked all out. But they got them vacuum pumps. Even when you blow air across the open area, just like that, creates vacuum. And if you was to slide this all the way inside this pipe, this motor would get hot. That's when it wouldn't, even if you're up there close to it, I mean just barely inside, you wouldn't create no vacuum, and all that heat would build up inside there, you know. But that's why we do that. And also, these holes here, when the plane's flying, it's creating a vacuum in there and pulling all that out, keeping the pipe cool. And that's why we do that. And I didn't show you much on mounting that turbine. There's nothing much to it, man. I was just kind of on a roll and trying to get y'all where you can look down inside there. Hold on. See, we got a nice flange here. I'll put a nut and a bolt through there, and that holds that turbine mount on there. I mean, that's all there is to mounting these turbines, people. You'd think they'd really have to be bolted down good, but remember, there's no vibration. Vibration is what kills these RC planes, man. And I got this pipe mounted to them. I'm actually, sure enough, I had to make 2 sets of these. I made them just long enough for these at first, you know. Then I had no place to mount that. So I made another set and made some little ears sticking out. But I just glued 2 pieces of wood on top of them bulkheads already cut. Cut them bulkheads out on the inside. It ain't glued in yet. But see, that's going to add a lot of strength right there. And see, plus we got these running down the sides. It was like I-beams, man. And then carbon. Remember, we got all that carbon right here. We got that carbon, the hull, in this elevator area. And had to lose a really big footprint. We got some carbon across here where that landing gear mount goes. That's about all I need to do up here is put my mountain blocks in there for the landing gear, but I don't know how wide they are. Paul was at a party last night, Christmas party. But I trimmed these down. I actually made another one. This bulkhead was kind of soft right here, and so I just extended these up so that will sturdy that up. Plus, that's on the, force up side. If when you hit bumps and stuff, that gear wants to roll back like this, so that's the whole bulkhead. This one here wants to pull down. Then I cut them off flat for my piece of wood that I'll mount everything on. I'm probably going to mount all my turbine stuff back here, close to the turbine, safe in case of a crash. But look how much room I got between that turbine and the nose. That's like 6 foot. So I'd really have to plow this thing in hard for that to be damaged, and I hope it don't happen, but you never know on these prototypes, man. But I ain't worried about it. It's going to fly good. Man, I've almost talked this whole 10 minutes away. I thought I was going to have to clean up the shop and talk to you. But that's that. It's all looking good. I'm really happy the way this all turned out. I just need to call Paul today and find out how wide them gear are and how long and how far that center. No, I can do that. Yeah, I need to know where that strut is compared to the back of the retract. How far forward. It's going to go all the way to the back. Oh no. That way I can get this all glued in. But this just fits perfect. It just fits perfect. Pops in, place, click. And all this is just perfect. Really looks good. See, now it's pretty firm on these sides with that extra bulkhead in there. There it is. Ain't so squishy. Probably next time I'm going to take that carbon all the way up right here and past these corners a little bit. Because I know on some of them jets, they have trouble cracking in these corners. But that's why I left this like this instead of cutting this out. We'll get a lot of strength out of these corners, and flanges. Well, I know a lot of them kits, they trim this all the way up. That's why I left them like that. So they're less likely, they won't crack in them corners. And that's about all I got for you guys now. I'm just going to clean up the shop. I already kind of got started. This thing's trashed, man. Got me a big old box here. As that foamy came in. I'm chucking stuff. It's already got a bunch in it. We got work to do when Paul gets here. We can't deal with no big old mess. Only a bunch of pretty sized hunks of wood, but sometimes you just gotta chuck it. Oh, some of them big ones are already parked with. I'm gonna throw that in the scrap box. There will be a time when I say, man, I wish I'd kept some of them little hunks of wood, but you can't save it all. Won't have no room for the good. So